this movement will help save your knees and your ankles from a lot of problems that most people have. Very simply, by doing tib bar raises or tib raises. There you go. So most people try to bulletproof their ankles by only doing calf raises, and that's cool. But you need to strengthen the front of your ankle. It's called the anterior tibialis. That's the name of that muscle. This right here is a tib bar where I'm able to get a full stretch in the front. Oh man, that feels great. Full stretch in the front of the ankle and pulling it up. Reason why we're strengthening this muscle is because it starts right here on the outside of the knee, comes all the way down to the front of the shin, and then it stops on the inside of the middle of your foot. This is the muscle that is responsible for deceleration. You must train this muscle. You have to train this muscle. But coach, I don't have a tib bar. How can I train it? Your gym probably has a kettlebell. And it does the same exact thing if you have yourself a kettlebell. No tib bar, no kettlebell, good. You have a wall. I know you have a wall, right? Of course you have a wall. I always tell people, the further you put your feet out, the harder this will get. The closer you put your feet in, the easier it kind of gets, but you lose range of motion. You want to kind of find a happy medium. So you put your foot on the wall, take your other foot, go in front of it. That's a good place to start from. We call that our starting point. And all we're doing is raising our toes up as high as we can and hold it for 1 second and going down. The game plan is to try to get 20 reps doing this. Once you're able to get 20 reps doing this, you can definitely make this a little more difficult on yourself by doing a different version of this by doing toe taps. So we'd raise our toes up and we're only landing our pinky toe first and keep our big toe off the ground, coming back in and only landing the big toe, keeping the pinky off the ground, and in reverse. And we just keep on switching them back and forth. Once that becomes too simple and too easy, it's time for you to start buying a tib bar to strengthen yourself with this same movement.